I'll give somebody else a beer too. I don't give a shit. Who wants one? All right. Cheers. All right. Hi, everybody. We having a good day? Yeah? Anybody having a bad day? All right. Well, I drove 3 hours today to this cemetery, and then I pissed on the wrong grave. So I've had better days. I've had better days. But what are you going to do? I'm 25 years old as well. Can you believe that? I'm also 25. I'm becoming very sensitive about my age, though. I think it's because I'm actually 32. I think that's why. When do my pecs come in? When am I going to get chest muscles? Can somebody here tell me? I just want to watch Hobbs and Shaw with my shirt off like an American, you know? That's what I want to do. I want to do that thing that Terry Crews does with his chest muscles. You know that little move? All right, I'm actually 36, you guys. Age ain't nothing but a number, you know? That's what Aaliyah said, and well, Aaliyah's dead. She's dead, but at least she hasn't been in R. Kelly's basement for the last 18 years, right? I mean, dodged a bullet there. She had a good life. She had a lot of hit songs. Aaliyah never had to be 37 years old like me. I'm 37 every day. I'm 37 years old, and I pull muscles now in my sleep. That's what 37 is about. It sucks. I don't recommend it. What are you doing this weekend, everybody? You in town for the whole week, up through the weekend? London? I don't know who.
London. Yeah, it's on Monday.
Oh, okay. I was on the other side of the door, so you're here till Monday. All right. I'm going to be hanging out this weekend. My parents are out of town. You want to smoke some pot?
If it's going.
Yeah. We'll talk after the
We'll drive 3 hours to get there.
All right. Well, I'm in the middle of Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman Season 2. But I'll start over from the beginning if you want to hang out. That's cool. I don't actually smoke weed. It's not my thing. I don't know. My friends give me a hard time about it. I just never really took to it. You know, I'm not 16 years old anymore. I think that's it. I'm not 16. I'm 38. I'm actually 38 years old. If you want to hang out with Jason Planitizer, we're going to drink a few gin martinis and huff some gasoline like adults. That's how I like to party. You know what I'm talking about? I like boxed wine. You like that boxed wine? You ever had that boxed wine? That's good stuff. Franzia, that's a quality product. It's a transportable wine. It's got a handle on it. You should be able to take it anywhere, right? But they put a picture of wine on the box. It's kind of spoiled. They never fucking heard of camouflage. You know, just make it look like a Nike box. I can drink it on the bus. You know, what's the point of the handles if you can't drink it anywhere? You know? You ever play little games when you're like by yourself to pass the time? Just little dares you give yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like anybody here ever play that game where you're at the laundromat? And if you can get everything out of the dryer without like a sock falling onto the floor, you go home and make yourself 3 drinks. Do you know that game? You know that game? How about the game where you're driving home and you're like, if I can hit 5 green lights in a row, I'm gonna go home and make myself 5 drinks. That's a good game. My favorite game though, my favorite game is when I'm at home, if I can hit 5 green lights in a row. Wait, I already said that part. We fucked the joke up. This room is crazy. I fuck jokes up when I perform in a closet. All right. Usually I stay in a closet to watch my wife come home, and we have a good time. I'm married, so here I am. She's in bed already, you know? What are you gonna do? We're trying some new things at home, trying some new sex moves. We've started planking recently. Is anybody into that? That's a good time. Planking's great, you know? You just a little of that, and it's like tantric sex, but you can come in your pants. It's great. I'm a really big fan. You know, I'm sorry, I don't usually talk about sex on stage, but here we are. So let's go for it. I got a fantasy. You want to hear about my fantasy? Well, it's happening, so get ready. My wife and I, we go to dinner at Gramercy Tavern, okay? One of our favorite places to eat in all of the city. It's terrific. We have bucatini and braised veal and like 2 bottles of wine, and she's paying for everything. It's the best night of my life. So after dinner, we decide we'll take the Brooklyn Bridge home. So we take the Brooklyn Bridge and we catch this gorgeous sunset on this historic monument. It's part of New York. It just, you know, sometimes you see New York for the first time, even though you've been here forever, and it's really, it's beautiful, you know? Then we get back to our apartment, and we get out of the cab, and the summer breeze is kind of wafting down the street, and the neighbor's window's open. And we hear this George Harrison song playing that we really love. It's the first song on All Things Must Pass. It's a really romantic song. So it kind of sets the mood. We go into our apartment, and my wife goes into the bedroom, and I pour 2 more glasses of wine. And just then I see out the window, I see a dog take a shit on the sidewalk. And the dog's owner does not clean it up. So I put down the 2 glasses of wine, okay, and I go outside and I scoop up the dog shit with my bare hands, and I follow this person for 10.5 blocks until they get to their building, okay, and they have the key in the door, and just as they're about to enter their building, I run up behind them and I smear the dog shit in their face, and I whisper in their ear, "Neighborhood watch, motherfucker," like that, you know? So at that point, I'm hard as a rock, and I go home and I make love to my wife after I wash my hands, of course, and it's the best sex we've ever had. And that's my fantasy right there. If you all wanted to know, share it with you. We had a friend come over for dinner a couple weeks ago, and we were giving them a tour, of our apartment, and I took them to the bedroom, and they said to me, my friend says, "Oh, so this is where the magic happens." Believe that? My wife was in the room, so it was humiliating. It's awful behavior. And I said, "Eric, what's the matter with you? I would never practice the devil's crap. This is why I fuck my wife, you piece of shit. Take your friends in and get the hell out of my apartment. No more dinner party." I went to Olive Garden by myself again for lunch today, and they say when you're there, you're family, but I don't think I've ever felt more alone. Yeah, I went to Chili's by myself for lunch last week, and my ribs came out. They were ice cold. Ice cold, and the server came over and said, "How is everything?" I said, "I want my money back, money back, money back, I want my money back." Do you guys remember that commercial from 1993? You old enough for that one? I went to Applebee's by myself for lunch a little while ago. I went to the bathroom after I had the egg roll tacos, and I shit in my pants before I Then I went home without paying for my meal, and I backed into somebody in the parking lot, and I just kept going. And not a day goes by that I don't think about it, because if I'd only gone back, maybe I'd have somebody to go to the Olive Garden with me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Are we all voting for de Blasio in here? Is he our guy? Are we going to write him in? Or what? Can I canvass for Billy D? Who's the best looking president that we've had? Who knows their U.S. presidents? Who do you think our best looking? Kennedy. I'm hearing Obama, and I'm hearing Kennedy. But you guys need to read a history book, because it's actually 14th president of the United States, Franklin Pierce, right there. Get a look at this guy, huh? He's a very handsome fellow. Look at that bow tie. I'd pass this around so you could all have a closer look, but I keep $150 in here. I figure if I'm ever mugged on the street, and somebody's looking for cash, who's going to want a framed photo of Franklin Pierce, right? You know what I mean? That's it for me. Thanks, everybody.